Today's episode is brought to you by HelloFresh. HelloFresh is going to get you eating good and cooking good as well. Also, today we're brought to you by MeUndies. MeUndies are the undies that I have on me. All right, let's jump into this podcast.
Hello, everybody. It's time for Bagels and Crendor.
Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Live. Before our recording studio. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's the next Crendor in the morning.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cox and Crendor in the morning.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Thank you. I thought I messed it up, but I just kept going. I was like, it doesn't matter. Just keep going.
That's it. You got the confidence instilled in you now.
Yeah. It's foolish confidence, but it's there. Yes. Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, we need to advertise Cox and Crendor Live.
Oh, yeah,
August 12th in Chicago.
Away.
Be there. Be square. It is 1 month away. We would love for you to come and join us there. It is going to be a wild time. I'm not sure what's going on in August in Chicago, but you know what? It's going to be us is what's going on. It is at our home away from home, Lincoln Hall. We love going there. It's a blast every time. And more importantly, you get to hang out with us. And that's pretty cool.
I don't know if that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Plus, there's going to be a lot of fun little merch stuff there. We have the Cox and Renaissance is coming to visit. So I know. Be prepared.
Also, August usually really nice around here. It's you're not getting snowed in. Your flight's probably not going to get delayed because of snow. Really, just the summer is the best time to get here.
Why aren't you coming to join us? That's the question you need to ask yourself. And if you don't have an answer, you have to be there.
That's how it works.
That's how it works. Go to coxandcrendor.com, or you can go to the Lincoln Hall website, or I'm sure there'll be a tweet probably tomorrow about it as well. Whatever, it doesn't matter. All I'm saying is, we'd love to see you. What else have I been doing? Ooh, let me tell you, I got two tales from the Jesseverse this week for you.
All right, good.
The first one comes from the fact that a new restaurant opened up. I don't know what it's called, but I know that it's about, like, sustainability, I think. It's very LA. Very LA. But most of the food is vegetable stuff, and there's no meat on the menu. And I'm trying to be healthy about what I eat and put more veggies in my body. But if you want to get meat things, they have meat substitutes. And it's actually I'm going to be real with you, pretty good. Like, I got a spicy chicken sandwich that wasn't chicken. I don't know what it was. But it was delicious. It was very good. And they have like milkshakes and stuff, but they're not milk. Like I said, I don't know what the hell I ate, but here's the thing. It was so good and felt so light that I was like, wow, I kind of want another chicken sandwich. And there was my mistake.
Jeez.
Got that second chicken sandwich. Again, delicious. Was like buffalo wing sauced up. It was so good. And then I got home. I was all farts all night. I don't know what was in that, but I could have rocketed to the moon on the gas power in my body. I was like, oh, man, what the hell's going on down there, body? And it was like, bro, I don't know what you ate, but that wasn't chicken. It was like, doot, 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 all night. Terrible. I couldn't do anything. I was like, well, I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. I'm gonna be a mess. I was like, I was playing the music from Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I was like, I was like coming out my butt though. It was lovely. It was a lovely time.
As you were rocketing to the moon.
As I was rocketing to the moon, where I met the aliens and I made first contact through butt noises. Yes. That's what happened.
Good.
Yeah, it was delicious though, and I'm all about. I'm gonna let you know. Lately, I don't know what's going on in the world, but things that aren't meat that are supposed to taste like meat definitely taste like meat now, and it's blowing my mind.
I mean, I like meat.
I like meat too. I love a good steak, but like maybe I need to get on that old time. You know, like back in the day, like I'm talking 300 years ago, when people were like, "We eat meat every once in a while." Because it's hard to hunt. You know what I mean?
300 years
back on that lifestyle.
Like a few thousand years ago.
You know, no. I'm
years ago?
like in the 1700s, they weren't like that wasn't meat. Wasn't an
feel like
everyday thing. They were
had a
like
decent
bread and
amount of meat
cheese.
then.
What?
I feel like they had a decent amount of meat then. Like they had, how to like price. They like knew how to take care of it so it didn't spoil, stuff like that. I feel like back like forever it's like, oh, we eat berries and hunt, and then you find.
Here's the thing. Maybe I want to be a caveman. Maybe I want to be a caveman, Crendor. Maybe I want to change my name to Ugzug, and I want to live in a cave, and I want to hunt mammoth. All right? Maybe that's what I want.
Well, then you're gonna be farting to the moon.
That's how I protect myself from predators.
See, my thing is, usually I only eat red meat once or twice a week. And one of those is a steak, and usually another one's like a hamburger. And then usually all the other meat I eat is like chicken and turkey. I don't really eat pork. I'm not a big pork person.
That's not bad. That's good. I don't know. I think maybe I'm becoming a soup person. Earlier this week, I got pho, but I just didn't want noodles. So I just ate a big bowl of soup like an old man. I was like, oh, it's so spicy.
My thing is,
put jalapenos and stuff in it. It's great.
I like soup, but it's too much sodium for me. I can't do it. I can only have it every once in a while. Yeah. Soup's loaded with sodium.
I know, but I love soup.
I love soup too, but I love my blood pressure.
Yeah, well, you know what? How dare you? How dare you ruin my one love? Everything I love is ruined. Everything. I'm eating fake chicken over here, Crendor. Let me have this. I'm trying to make the best of a fat man situation. Let me have this, buddy.
I will say that I think some of the meatless chicken. I think it was meatless chicken. I got a meatless pork thing once. It was pretty good, but I don't know. The thing is, like, even in those things, it's got like pea protein. I'm like, this is probably gonna mess up my digestion. Like, I don't know what my digestion likes and doesn't like.
Well, my digestion, apparently, my body felt great. Everything about me felt good. It was like, wow, that was light. Oh, that was delicious. But also, my stomach was like, bro, I don't know what this is. Frankly, I don't like it. It was all farts all night. I was like, ooh, yeah. So that was a treat.
Let's see. Hold on. Now I'm curious. What are the main ingredients in meatless things?
Probably tofu, I would imagine.
Peas, wheat, mushroom, soy.
You know what? All those things are good in my book.
Let's see.
I know there's going to be some guy on the internet that's like, soy's going to turn you into a girl. All right. I'm fine with that.
I'm curious what a pea protein actually is. I've seen like protein powders with pea protein.
Pea protein.
Yeah.
Pea protein is phloem? Phlegm? I don't know what that's. A protein found in large amounts in the sap conducting. What? It's in plants. It's plant protein.
Plant protein. Let's see. Pea protein powder. Pea protein is everywhere. Is it healthy? All right. Let's see if this is a trustworthy source. Let's see. Pea protein versus other plant proteins. Proteins are made of amino acids, and there are 9 amino acids that are essential in our diets. Unlike animal sources of protein from plants, foods is often low in one of these or more 9 amino acids, which makes a complete protein. Research shows that as long as you eat a variety of protein sources throughout the day, it's not necessary to consume complete proteins in each meal. Pea protein can be a useful ingredient to provide structure to gluten-free foods or improve texture. If you choose to boost protein, remember to whole foods provide more than protein.
You have to be honest with yourself, and it's like when people are like, I'm on a full X diet. Then they have to supplement with the vitamins, or else they're just, like, it's just the way it works. Yeah, you'd have to be a fool to go, I'm not going veggie full time. I'm not going vegan. I still want a bowl of cereal every now and again. I am going to go to a burger place and get a real burger, I just, I'm not going to forgo pizza or chicken wings ever again. I'd rather they just throw me in the coffin. I love a good chicken wing. You know what? I can't deal with it.
My thing is, right, if you're like, oh, it's got mushroom proteins and like tofu, I'd rather just have like actual mushrooms. I'd rather just make mushrooms.
Sure.
Big fan of shiitake mushrooms. They got a woody, kind of meaty texture. So, I mean, if you're going for that, you're looking for something a little meaty, some little, woody. Yeah, you get the shiitake.
You know
Solid.
what? What if you just got a big bowl of pho but without the noodles? And you sat there like an old man slurping a big bowl like, so spicy. Just saying.
Thing is, I can't eat that spicy either. It's going to aggravate my GERD.
Oh, you're missing out. I sat there, watched the like 5-hour ending of Stranger Things, eating my giant bowl of soup, like, nom, 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 get them, kids. Nom, nom. Oh, yeah, it was great. It was a good night.
You know what I started eating again that I don't even know if it's healthy or not, but I don't care, is bagels and the cream cheese.
A good bagel, not store-bought bagels are fine.
Right.
You can find some good ones every now and again. But like a bagel from a deli, oh my God. Get like a schmear from like some old man who's like, come on, I made it with blueberries today. And you're like, my man, that is good eats. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, I love the sour cream and chive cream cheese
You're like
as well.
a savory bagel man.
Yeah, or was it not? It's like onion and chive, whatever it is, right? Yeah, I like a good savory bagel.
Nah, I need my bagel to be like fruity.
Oh no, I don't want that. No
And
fruity
like a
bagel.
strawberry or a blueberry or a mixed berry or
Well,
like
here's the thing: is normally when I do that, I also eat fruit on the side. So usually I'm eating like raspberries or strawberries
see.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem that I have is if I go to a deli, they always put 12 pounds of cream cheese on a bagel. And I'm like, no, please don't. And the last time I went, this was the worst. Last time I went to go get a bagel at this bagel place near me, they make a good-ass bagel, but, oh boy, sometimes the language barrier is rough. And so I was like, yeah, can I get a bagel with light cream cheese? Like, not much, just like light cream cheese. I don't want a lot on there. And she was like, okay, I put on. I'm like, it's like this old, oh boy, Polish woman? I don't know. Eastern European. She's
Right.
like, okay.
My culture.
Yeah, it's like, I put on. And then I get a thing back that says, they give me the bagel and I get the receipt and it says, with low fat cream cheese. I think they thought when I said light, I meant low fat.
Right.
And let me tell you, that cream cheese was bad. It was like paste. It wasn't. I don't know what it was. It was paste. It was awful.
Also, usually when they do low fat cream cheese, the sugar content goes up to make up
it was
for the
not
taste.
good. I was like, it was very obvious that the cream cheese they make there is made there, and whatever the hell they put on this thing was from a jar or something. It was bad, dude. I was like, yeah. I was like, well, I'm not eating that for breakfast, and just like got to the office and scraped off every ounce of cream cheese in a plain ass bagel. Ugh.
Yeah, that's a no. That's a no from me, dog.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, no, I've just been eating bagel. Usually it's like my snack thing. Like I eat it for breakfast or I have my actual like oatmeal breakfast and then like a few hours later I eat like half a bagel with the cream cheese. But I actually do eat a lot of cream cheese, probably too much.
You know, what is that? I will say a bagel that's good. I think all their bread is good. What is that dude, like Ted's Breads or whatever that dude
Ted's
that's
Breads.
like like the guy who's flexing on the cover of his bread.
Dave's bread.
Dave, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, Dave's got pretty good bread.
Yeah, if you're gonna buy like bread just in the bread aisle that is basically cake, it's a better variety than normal bread. I'll give it that.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I agree with that.
Speaking of aisle, I got a good story of the grocery store for you. So,
Oh, okay, all right.
story number 2. This week, I went to the grocery store, and it was packed for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. Packed. So I went to go park. Usually, I park sort of towards the back of the lot, just because it's easier. There's always spaces open. Except today, nothing was open. So I was like, all right. Drove around, kept going back through, nowhere to park. I was like, are you kidding me? Nowhere to park? What is going on? Is this weekend something big? I have no clue. Doesn't matter. Still couldn't find a place to park. So I wait, and I see this lady come out, and she walks out to her car and gets in her car. I'm like, okay, turn on my turn signal. I'm like, I guess I'll get in when she leaves. Stays in her car. Nothing happens. Her car is on. She is in reverse, has not moved. I'm like, okay. All right. So I just sit there. 3 more cars come behind me. I'm still sitting there. Then 2 more people come out. One of them gets in a car that's right next to me, but I can't move because I'm waiting for this lady. Then another guy, he gets in like on the other side, on the left side of the lane, and he is getting in his car, and he looks at me and like signals like, "You want to get in here?" I'm like, "Sure, okay, yeah, I'd love to get in there." So I flip my turn signal on to go the other way. As I do that, another person comes down the other side of the lane towards me, and she turns on her turn signal to go into the slot that this guy is leaving from. And I'm like, whoa, no, I've been waiting. So I like make that little like nudge forward, like, lady, you're not taking this spot.
All right.
And she notices me and she goes, oh, sorry. So she goes to turn into the spot where the other lady who is still in reverse and hasn't left is. So this guy goes to pull back, and as he does, the woman who has been in reverse the entire time goes to pull back as well. I'm like, oh my God, they almost crash. They honk at each other, and the guy is like signaling to her to move, so she pulls forward into her lane. And then he pulls back towards me, so I back up a little bit so we can have room, and he tries to drive forward, but the person coming down the lane, mind you, this is a one-way lane. I don't know why. The person coming down the lane facing me is now bumper to bumper with this person, and they won't move. Now this other lady who is reversing, she comes out, and she turns towards me. So now, in one lane, with no ability to move, Crendor, there is, if you can imagine, the side facing closest to the store, from the side facing closest to the store, back. It is lady who pulled in the lane the wrong way. Guy trying to leave facing her. Woman trying to leave facing me. Me facing her, 3 cars behind me. And I was just like, none of us can move right now. What? So the lady, I was like, just move back. And she looked at me like I was I was speaking a foreign language. She was sitting there with her like pink drink or something from Starbucks and just looking at me like I was a crazy person. Meanwhile, the dude behind me is like, bruh, bruh. And I'm just like, bro, I can't do anything. This is not a me problem. Someone has to leave. I can't. There are 3 cars behind me. It has to be someone in front of me. Or you 3 back up. And so a guy in the back screams like, "Fuck already, Jesus Christ!" And the woman who's facing me yells back at him, "Shut up!" So now I'm stuck between 2 people yelling. I can do nothing. So I roll down my window. I'm like, if you back up a little bit, I can pull in, and then you can pull back in, and then we can just like sort of whittle this down. She looks at me and she goes, "Just move over." Like there's nowhere to move. I can't. I've got about like 3 feet on either side of this car.
Is this like a really small parking lot?
This is a 4-aisle. It's the Ralph's that we went to where you saw the lady dressed It's it's not big, but it's not small.
I see. Okay.
It's got 4 lanes, and we were in the furthest one over. So basically, the direction that's closest to the store has an outlet onto a street, and then the direction that's furthest from the store that has a turn that leads into more of the parking spaces, right? So basically, this behind the lady that pulled in, their car's leaving, so she can't just pull out. She made a tactical error, so she can't pull out. She can't reverse out of the lane because their car's leaving, going onto a major road, and that major road doesn't have a stop sign there. They just turn onto the road, so there's traffic there all the time. So I am stuck in the biggest cluster F of cluster Fs, and I'm just like, yo, I came to get like water and detergent, dog. I didn't sign up for this. I was like, I have things to do. I'm stuck there. And finally, she's like, "What do you want me to do about it?" I'm like, just please back up a little bit. So she backs up a little bit. I finally turn into the lane, and then insanely, the dude behind me moves forward. I'm like, no, bro, just let her park again, and we can he moves forward. I look at them. I look at me being parked. I get out of the car and walk in. I'm like, I'm done. I don't care about y'all. I'm not going to help y'all. You done ruined it. I tried to help. I just walked in. I don't know how long it took them to get out of that situation, but when I came back, everyone was gone. But I'm assuming that something happened out there, but I didn't want to be a part of it. I was like, no. I got my spot. I don't care anymore. Just y'all suck. I'm out.
That's why I always, at this point, I just park as far away from everyone as possible. I just walk the extra 20 feet.
That's what I'm saying. I would have. There's no place else to park there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It must have just been a small parking lot.
Yeah. There's a shopping center nearby, and if I really was fed up, which at that point I was, I would have just gone to the shopping center and then walked across the street. But I was stuck. Yeah. At that point, I was stuck. I'm like, no, I fought for this. I'm getting this spot. I just pulled in. I just couldn't believe how no one thought. The lady who was in this parking spot could have backed up the other way and been fine. But she backed up, looked at me, acknowledged that she was going to face me, and kept going.
Move over.
I just couldn't. There was nowhere to move. I could fit maybe half her car if I moved over all the way. There's nowhere to, I just couldn't believe how stupid it was. And I was like, come on. And then the fact that this dude bro behind me screaming his lungs out. I'm like, what do you want me to do, man? He's honking at me. I'm like, I cannot move. So that's what's been going on in the Jesseverse this week.
Huh.
A lot of shenaniganery.
I feel like it changes every week, but it kind of stays the same. You know what I mean?
The theme is the same. I'm basically the George from Seinfeld of my own life. I'm not Jerry. Yeah. I'm George. Everything is an over-the-top, dramatic, insane thing, or absolutely nothing. There is no in between.
Well, that's at least you didn't have any, crazy dating stories.
Like I said, I'm out of the game. Until I find my redhead, I'm out of the game. Not even thinking about it.
Let's see. Well, I mean, who knows? That redhead could have been the woman in the car yelling.
She did have red hair, but she man, you can tell someone's a little crazy just by looking at them. Yeah, it was that. It was ooh. Again. If there was any interest in that, any chemistry between us, it was gone the minute she turned her car to face me, and I was like, "You're stupid." So we were done.
Well, let's see. What did I do?
What did you do?
So this is, like I said, this has been the Toast Woman is away. Crendor is home alone week.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 1 week.
Has it?
Yeah. She left last Saturday, and then she comes back tomorrow. Yeah.
Really? It feels like you've been alone for years. It feels like it's been years. And you're just she finally returns home from war.
Well, last Saturday, she went to the airport in the morning, and then that's when we watched Clue, the movie Clue that night.
That's
so that was
right,
my first
man.
day.
The last week has felt so long. Wow. I thought that was 2 or 3 weeks ago. That was last Saturday was Clue?
Yeah.
My God.
That actually is pretty crazy when you think about it.
Wow.
Then we should watch another movie soon.
We should. We should definitely at least try to do one a month for sure.
Yeah, I think 1 a month definitely, and then try for 2 a month.
Yeah.
Maybe every other week, I think is pretty good.
Yeah, I wore my ass out yesterday, so I was like, I ain't watching none, doing nothing.
That's what happens. Streaming wears you down, especially when you got to be blah, and then with you're like, blah.
They got me to play a shark game yesterday. I played that game Maneater, where you're a shark and you eat people. Here's the thing. It only confirms what I've always known about sharks. At a certain point, it was all right, you got to go eat people. And I was like, I will. I'm jumping on land, pulling people in the water. I'm jumping on boats and eating whole families. And I was like, this makes perfect sense to me. At one point, I developed the power of electricity, and I can zip through the air. Yeah, I'm just saying, sharks. We all know what they can do.
That's true. We all know what they can do.
Yep, exactly. They were trying to silence you. Big Shark was trying to silence you.
I knew it. Big Shark. Let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, I've just been it hits a point where like now I'm just like, oh man, I gotta make dinner again. What am I gonna eat? And I'm like, guess I'll grill again. I think I've been grilling every night. And
What are you grilling though? Chicken?
I grill up chicken, and then I usually make a cauliflower mac and cheese thing.
Oh,
It's actually pretty good. It's from Tattooed Chef. It's like cauliflower mac and cheese. It's literally just cauliflower and cheese.
Sure.
Like some
yeah.
breadcrumbs. I was like, hey, this is my vegetable and some protein. Right? More protein, and then usually I'll do like a corn. I'll grill up a corn too, like a corn on the cob.
I'll grill up a corn. You remind me, there used to be a video. Joanne was her name. She used to do videos for Newegg. I was about to say Think Geek, but Newegg.
Yeah, I remember.
And Joanne would do these videos where they would put her on like product reviews, like really awful product reviews.
Yeah.
When it wasn't even computer parts. They were like, Joanne, do a review of a crappy Chinese phone. And she would be like, okay. She'd have to sit there and like pretend it was amazing. But I can't, they have to still be on YouTube. They have to be.
They gotta be. I remember. I remember you talking about it.
I love Joanne. They used to have her do, which I always thought was funny because there's like 80 guys, but they were like, the lady can just show off the cookware. So she did there are 2 videos of her steaming food. She like shows off the steamer and then she steams food. And one of them is her steaming corn. And she's like, you can probably fit 4 or 5 corns in here. I always think about that because I've never heard anyone just call them corns until you just said it right now. It's either ear of corn or ear, but you were just like, yeah, I grill a corn. And that's all I think about is her being, you could fit 4 or 5 corns in here.
Whole bunch of corns.
A whole bunch of corns.
A full family of corns can fit in this thing.
Yeah. It's a family-sized corn vehicle for steaming corn. Yeah.
Let's see. I also. Oh yeah. Then if I don't have any corn, I like threw some mushrooms on there. Usually,
All right.
cut
That's
up
not bad.
some. Yeah, mushrooms, a little olive oil, a little garlic, ginger. Usually do that.
Keeping it simplified. That's good.
That's what it's about. The best food is simple.
It's true. It's true.
Don't
You
wanna
learned from the greatest chefs TV ever gave us.
That's true. Then let's see. I've been cleaning more.
Yeah? Are you? That's because you're bored. That's because you are alone and bored.
It's like a compulsion. It's like I said, my dad does the same thing. I'm like, yeah, I could probably vacuum. Gotta vacuum. That's probably, why not? And the cat freaks out. He's running around. Let's see. Then, I made a TikTok.
I'm sorry. What? What was your TikTok? What? Wait. Whoa. Where can people find your TikToks?
So if you go to TikTok and you put in Crendor.
Is it /Crendor? There is no 404 for Crendor.
I don't think it's slash. I think it's
Crendor. TikTok Crendor.
Yeah, TikTok Crendor.
Well, of course it is. It's /at Crendor, and of course it's just a TikTok of your cat.
Yeah. Well, I'm in it as well. Wait, is it at Crendor? Is that how TikTok works? Oh yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, TikTok.com/at Crendor. There he is, cat. He's on TikTok. Yeah.
This is like the ramblings of a madman.
I realize that TikTok's actually perfect for my non-content stuff.
It really is.
So I'm probably just gonna throw some non-content style content on there, and then because then I don't have to like flood you. My problem with YouTube Shorts and all that stuff is like if I'm gonna make a YouTube short, I want it to relate to what I'm doing. Like how I could do like pointless top 3 or something. It's like pointless top 3. Now check out pointless top 10, like a cross promotion thing, which I guess could go on TikTok as well. But like TikTok, I don't give a shit. I'll just do whatever I want.
All I'm saying is you need to, and I need you to understand this. David Lynch in the whole thing.
Yeah.
This video I just watched is basically David Lynch going, once again, it's Friday. That's you. When I watch, that's you.
Yeah, you can do a daily update on how it's what day it is. like today is Thursday, and I walked in the sun.
No, I need another, how long is this video? 10 seconds of your cat, and then 4 seconds of you going, this has been your cat update. That's it. That's all the videos you post.
Right.
That's it. That's all you post is cat updates. Make it weird. Make it purposefully weird, or just the cat doing something, you turn the camera and you go, this has been your cat update.
It's just like
whatever
me
you say at
pouring
the
a
end of
bowl
this
of
video.
cereal, and it's like pouring the cereal, and he turns to his cat, and you go, this has been the cat update.
Yeah, no, you say thank you for watching cat TikTok. That's it. So now,
Yeah.
from now on, all you say is at the end of every video, 10 seconds of your cat, then you turn the camera on and you go, thank you for watching cat TikTok. And that's it. And just keep doing that. I'm not even joking. If you keep doing that and you don't stop, people will be drawn to you. Like, who is this? Who is this crazy person? The Zoomers will come to you. I'm
That's
not
true.
even joking.
All right, we're gonna try it.
I'm
See
not
how it
even.
goes.
All I'm saying is already you have your fans on here being like, holy moly, with smaller videos, there's even less content than YouTube. Great success. All I'm saying is, if you keep this up, this could be big.
This could be big. Could be the
Yes.
biggest thing since sliced bagels.
I mean, they'd be slicing them for years, I guess. So
Yeah. So yeah, I made a TikTok, and then
you made one TikTok. It's hilarious.
yeah, one TikTok.
One TikTok.
I made finished the pointless top 10 rivers. So that's it's up there now. That was fun to do. Apparently Gary Whitta liked it. Because I saw a tweet. And he said, "What was my Saturday night? You tell me I fell asleep watching a video about rivers in World of Warcraft." I don't know if he knows who I am. They got, dude, YouTube algorithm doing its job. Hitting
Got him.
everybody.
Got him.
And just kind of going along, more Kren clips, more Warhammer stuff. I've been having fun with the YouTube still, and then occasionally throwing up some streams, doing some. I did a dumb stream where I played novel AI. That's one of the, remember AI Dungeon?
I do remember that. Yes.
It's kind of like that, but I think better. So I was playing some of that. That was fun. Writing wacky dumb stories, and
Those are my favorite dumb stories. The wacky dumb ones.
Oh, it was a wacky dumb story. It was like a story about a goblin named Zigzag, and he kept waking up with dreams, and he like went to meet some dwarves, but he was an alcoholic and he loved drinking wine.
Well, of
And
course
then
he was.
all the dwarves were named after wine. So the dwarves were like, "This is my cousin Bordeaux. He loves Bordeaux." And then
I actually
turned
really
out-
like the idea of a bunch of dwarves being named after wines. That's
Yeah.
very funny.
And then it ended up being that there was like a mayor, and the mayor needed me to like kill somebody, and then I'm like, I'm not killing anybody. But then I was like, screw it, let's see what happens. So I was like, stabs the mayor, and then his son like gets mad, and then that was a dream, and it was wild. I'm gonna be putting that up on my Kren Clips channel if you want to see that one. But I already have my other story, which was Secret Agent Wizard. That was the first one I wrote. It was about a secret agent wizard. If you couldn't guess.
I need you to know that you're doing the Lord's work.
Yeah. So, did that, and then just kind of, honestly, I did a lot of Warhammer this week. A lot of Warhammer. So many rats. Been painting plague monks, building plague monks, building ancient Skaven models from like
I saw you-
2003.
Yeah, I saw you found a Skaven model that was a rat on top of a rat, and I was with you. I want to see a big rat riding a bigger rat.
That's what I'm saying. They discontinued it because they're like, oh, they're doing a thing right now where they're doing made-to-order old models. So if you missed out on those old models from back in the day, they're gonna do made-to-order so that you can get them again. But I was like, why did they discontinue this one? Some people are like, oh, it's like an old metal model. I'm like, they still have metal models. Half the Icket Claws metal, the engineers are metal, the gutter runners are metal, the all the warp, not warp team, all the weapon teams are metal. Like, why not just keep Big Rat riding Rat? I don't know. I don't get it.
You know what? Why not? Where is my Big Rat riding Rat?
Yeah.
Big
If
Rat
anything,
riding Rat. Sounds like it sounds like that. The spoof is like 7 foot rats with rats on their rats. That's what it feels like. I want that.
yeah. And so I hope they remake Plague Claw Nurglitch, or Plague Lord Nurglitch is his name.
You
One
should start.
day.
You should start a fund, or
I
like
should.
like a campaign on the internet. Like, hey,
Hey, that's all I'd
hey,
say. Hey.
damn it, I want this.
I should definitely.
Hey, yeah.
So yeah, I played a few Warhammer games. I painted. I built. I did a lot of Warhammer. I lost one of my games and I won one of my games. So that was good.
Well, hold on. You know what else is good? There we go.
Whoa.
That's the segue. Yep. Hello Fresh.
Oh.
Hello Fresh gets you that farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients, seasonal recipes, and all of it delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store. Woo! Stop fighting off ghosts and get HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Choose from 55 plus, that's over 55 weekly options featuring pre-portioned, high-quality ingredients picked at the peak of ripeness. HelloFresh delivers that fresh, high-quality produce from the farm to your door in less than a week, and you can savor summer flavors right now from home. If you're going away for the summer, if you're like traveling, that's fine because they're flexible. You can change your schedule however you need it to be changed. It's foolproof. The steps for the recipes are easy to follow, and it'll bring the joy of cooking back into your life because I know a lot of us forgot that. We were just like, what if I get a burger? What if I go eat a fake chicken sandwich and then get another one because it's so delicious? All I'm saying is HelloFresh is there to make cooking fun. If you are like me, then you want something that isn't going to be too crazy to make, right? And more importantly, something like one dude can make and then put the leftovers in the fridge and then remake it, right? And
Right.
HelloFresh has got that for you. Literally just ate the one pot chicken, sausage, and bean soup. It's got kale. It's got carrots. Again, Crendor may not like my soups, but I love a soup. And I was souping it up. Let me tell you, I was like, I love soup. And I do.
I
right?
like your soups. I'm just saying I can't eat them all the time.
I've had the firecracker meatballs before. That is considered by many to be like one of their favorites. I know, Crendor,
yeah, I
you've had that.
That was really good.
Yeah, it's great. They have tacos, the Southwest tacos. They got shrimp ones. Woo!
Oh yeah.
It feels good to be able to make something yourself and then be like, wow. They even have a classic Italian meatball sub, if that's what you want to do.
Oh yeah.
Come on, they got it all. You can also get something, healthy, like cucumber stuffed pita pockets and things like that. But like, or
Yeah, meatball
classic meatball sub. You know what I'm saying? Sure,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can get like a salmon and veggie salad thing, or classic meatball sub. Just put it out there. If you want to get your classic meatball sub, all you got to do is go to HelloFresh.com/Cox16 and use code Cox16, that's 16, to get 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. That's Cox16 at HelloFresh.com/Cox16. Get yourself 16 free meals and 3 gifts. HelloFresh, it's America's #1 meal kit. Also, today we're brought to you by MeUndies. Are you still trying to make plans this summer? Are you busy, or are you just starting to book up your life? Are you going out? Are you going for hikes or to the beach or just, out in the sun for a little bit? You're going to parades? Are you going to the pool? Are you going to bachelor parties? I don't know. Or bachelorette parties? Maybe both. Who am I to judge? It's a lot. And thanks to MeUndies, you are always going to be comfortable when you go because your tush is going to feel great, especially those bachelor parties, because you're living your best life with zero butt sweat. That's right. MeUndies has a zero butt sweat guarantee. I, of course, have used MeUndies for Woo, man. Maybe a decade now. I don't even know. Is that possible?
It's been
At
a
least
long
8
time.
years. Yeah. Whenever I found it back in the co-optional days, I've been a MeUndies fan ever since, and they are without a doubt the undies that I have on me. My drawers fill with them. I've got right now today I've got ones with palm trees, and these palm tree ones I think I got. I'm gonna be real, 7 years ago. They've seen better days, but man, I love them. And I have a bunch of new ones.
Orcas, which are also older.
yeah. What is on their website right now? If you went there, meundies.com, what are the latest things that you can get? Ooh, what the hecky is that? Ooh, they got cactus. They got 2 cacti that are best friends hanging out.
I got that one. I love the cactus one.
Yeah, they got oh my sweet lord. Cool. They got dogs. They got ice cream. They got pineapples, watermelons. What does that say? You matter. Love your, what does that say? Love your hand? Love your hand? Is that what that says?
Love your hand.
That can't say love your hand. Oh, it says you are love. Love your handles. Gotcha. Okay.
Love your hand.
I thought it said love your hand, and I was like, what? Here's the thing. I like that one. I like that design. That's very good. They got Jurassic Park ones. They've got one that is like, you know what? The palm tree one, not as old as I thought. They still sell it. Wow, they've got Game of Thrones ones. So if you want to let people know that you still like Game of Thrones and that it's okay if they want to leave, it's fine. They got those too. You're giving them an out. They pull it down your pants, see you like Game of Thrones. They're like, you know what? I'm all right. I'm going to go home. When you're comfy and feel good, you're more present to enjoy all your summer plans. That's the truth. We don't have to worry about all the other things going on in your life, especially sticky butts. MeUndies has the lightest, most breathable fabrics to keep you cool and comfortable wherever you go. From their undies, their bralettes, the socks, the loungewear, the swimwear, you can find something for all your plans in sizes extra small to 4XL. MeUndies has a great offer for you listening right now. If you're a first-time purchaser, you can get 15% off. And for limited time, if you sign up for their free-to-join MeUndies membership, you get $25 off your first purchase as a member. To get 15% off your first order, 25% off your first membership item, and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/Crendor.
That's me.
That's MeUndies.com/Crendor.
That's me.
All right, let's go to chapter number 7 of the Sky of Crendor. There's a chunk of there.
Oh boy, traffic, let me tell you, it's wacky. You got traffic all over. There's cars, planes, trains, automobiles, traffic. There's also some traffic. And yeah, I also wanted to say that literally everybody was recommending me anime for the thing I talked about last week. But I got so many animes, I got overwhelmed, and I was like, I'm just going to look at the popular anime list, and then I just looked at like the top 40, and I picked out 10 that I was like, I'll watch these for episode 1. Back to you.
Amazing. All right, let's go to weather.
Weather. All right, weather time. In fact, we only got 3 weather requests because everybody was giving animes.
Well, that's
Listen,
you're
here's the problem.
you're messing it up.
The problem with everybody giving animes is that, like, I guarantee you, like, 80% of those I'm not gonna like. But, like, they're recommending me like good ones and like everything. Like, I want to mix in some bad ones in there. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at what the animes were called, and I looked at like the cover thing and some screenshots. I'm like, sure, let's put this one in there. So I'm gonna be watching those. That'll be fun. And I'm sure it'll make some people go insane.
I cannot wait.
All right, let's see. We got a weather request for Melvich, Scotland.
Melvich?
Yeah. Melvich, Scotland.
Is it spelled like how I think it would be pronounced? Melvich, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Woo, that's way up north. Wow.
Ooh. Well, over in Melvich, it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit, 68 degrees as the high, 53 as the low, so I guess it's nighttime. You got 85% humidity, 30.2 inches of pressure, 10 miles of visibility, 4-mile-an-hour winds, 4:23 a.m. sunrise, 10:17 p.m. sunset. Wow, that sunset's pretty late. 52 on the dew point, 0 on the UV index, and a waxing gibbous moon. Looking at the 10-day, 74 p.m. light rain, 62 partly cloudy wind, 61 showers wind, 59 light rain, 58 light rain on Friday, Saturday light rain, 64 Sunday. I'm not gonna lie, it's literally 60s with rain every day. That's what you're getting there. That's the weather in Melvich, Scotland.
This place is like north, bro. North.
Melvich, Scotland. Let's see.
It is. No, I need to see. If
Oh
you
my God,
are,
it is north.
Yeah, if you are going here, what kind of food? Because it looks like during the summer, it probably gets, 50 degrees, right? But
Right.
like during the winter, is this place frozen? And if that's so, is their food as ridiculous and hearty as I imagine it to be?
Well, actually, I just told you the weather. It's 60 degrees.
Well, all right, but 60 still.
It's still
It's
like spring
July
for
and
most
it's
places.
60. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, here we go. The Holiday Inn. Not the
Oh, yeah, I
Holiday
see
Inn,
it.
the Holiday Inn.
Holiday
The Holiday
Inn. The
Here you go, look at
Holiday
this.
Inn.
Look at the food at the Holiday Inn. This absolutely is the most. This is like we live in the snow food.
Oh,
Oh,
this
my
is-
God.
This is snow food.
What is that? A lasagna? What is that?
I see they got blood pudding.
Oh my God. The fish and chips is like, eat your fish. They got bangers and mash I'm looking at, I think. That's what
What?
that is.
What did you just say? The fish and chips is like, eat your fish.
Eat your fish and chips. Yes, that's what it
I
looks
don't know
like.
what that means.
It's like a honkin' honker.
Well, they probably just called it out back.
Oh my God. There is something called the Harvestown Brewery, and their mascot is like a little pissed off mouse, and I love that cup. Oh my God. Yo, the mac and cheese? No, wait, that's soup? Oh boy. Oh, that
not
is a hearty
good.
soup. That is a hearty soup.
You thought the soup was mac and cheese.
My goodness, that is a hearty soup. Wow. Oh, they have a photo of the vibe. Oh my goodness. If you look at the vibe, it looks exactly like how you'd imagine. It is all wood. Everyone there appears to be over 40, and everyone, I'm going to say over 50 maybe. And everyone is just like, oh, back in the day. Oh, wow, the parking lot? Oh my goodness. This is like in the middle of, there's like nothing around. Wow.
Yeah, you're like in the middle of the Highlands.
Yo, this is kind of neat. I'm not going to lie. Yeah,
This is
you're up in
pretty
the
cool.
middle of nowhere.
Yeah, this is like, if you saw this, you'd be like, oh, this is like from the 1500s or something. Not the building,
this
but like
is-
the area. Like, it just looks like I don't know.
What's crazy is there's a lot of hotels, and almost all of them have 4 or more stars.
Yeah, but I don't see any restaurants outside of the Hallandale Inn.
I don't think there are any. I think this is one of those very small town situations. Like, as I go up the roads towards the sea, there's like 1 house, 2 house.
Yeah.
There's a few houses here. There's one thing that looks like a very long house. I don't know what the hell. Oh, there's a bus stop. That's good. There's a middle school.
Okay.
There's a primary school. There's a lot of community care centers, which I'm not sure if that's the same thing as what I'm thinking. Oh, there's the Coastline Coffee Shop.
Oh.
And that place literally, oh my God, it's a little tiny hut. That's not a shop. That is a hut. Wow. And it's like this must be one of those things where people drive up the coast and they stop. This is like when I was in
Yeah.
Hawaii and we were driving around. We saw like a little tiny ice cream place on the side of the road along the ocean. We were like, we got to stop. This is
Yeah.
what that's like.
I think so, because
Wow.
I don't think anyone's going to live here. There's
Dude,
nothing.
I love finding little places like this that are out in the middle of nowhere where you're just like, I don't know who lives there, but bless their sweet souls. I wouldn't. I need people, but like, it's amazing.
Oh
this
my
exists.
God. Okay, so if you go west a bit, in the middle of nowhere,
West a
There
bit.
is. Hold on. There's this place, the Côte du Nord, and this looks like a Michelin star restaurant.
Yo, whoa! Where is this place at?
It's like 20 minutes west or something. This place is crazy.
Oh, this must be a very touristy section of this. Wow, whoa! This is Michelin. This is like Michelin star quality food.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would love to eat at this place.
Whoa, that looks so creative and good. This reminds me of, I saw a Reddit post where a guy was like, "Yeah, we were in Dublin." And we went to this really quaint-looking restaurant. Turns out it was a Michelin star restaurant. He posted all the food photos. And he's like, I don't know what the hell we were doing there. We didn't belong. And he's like, look what we ate. It was crazy looking. He's like, I don't even know what half of what I put in my body was.
This is wild. And it's all just like some little shack house, like made of bricks.
That's, yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, the street view it really is a little tiny shack. You wouldn't even know. How would you know this is where it was?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I guess because it has little blue shingles, maybe. But it is, when Crendor says it is a shack, it is a small brick home, maybe by today's standards, a 1-bedroom home.
Yeah, it's like a medieval age brick house.
Yeah, the only thing new that looks new is they have a bright blue fence and bright blue siding on some parts of the house. I guess that's how you know that it's like the Côte du Nord.
Yeah.
Other than that, it is across the street from it is a field, and then down the road is nothing. It looks like partly nearby, next to the building, it appears to be a place where they get all their veggies and/or it looks like there's a greenhouse and stuff over there.
Oh, yeah.
But everything else around it is straight up just, there's nothing, dog. Wow.
Yeah, this is crazy.
That's fascinating.
Wow. Well, that's actually really cool. Look at that. That's
The more
that's
you know.
The weather for the what's it called?
Melvich?
Melvich, yeah. Scotland.
Okay. Let's go to sports.
Sports. Let's see. As we typically have, football getting ready to get going over in the NFL. Still waiting for training camp. NBA's got Summer League going on, which is like, okay, it's a bunch of the rookies and players trying to make the team, just playing. It's all right. NHL draft happened. So the number 1 pick was Juraj Slafkovsky. I think I said it wrong.
I'm sure you did.
And I just know the Blackhawks traded away DeBrincat, who's one of their best scorers, just to rebuild, even though they were already rebuilding, so I don't know what they're doing. Let's see. Any cool NHL draft names? Frank Nazar. Logan Cooley. Cutter Gauthier. No, Cutter Gauthier. That's a cool name.
You know what?
Cutter.
You're butchering all this, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Jimmy Snuggerud. Jimmy Snuggerud?
Jimmy Snuggerug is a great name.
Hold on. Jimmy Snuggerud. Is this his name? It is. Look at this. Here he is. Elite Prospects. Jimmy Snuggerud.
Snuggerud is a great name. It would be better if his name was Snuggerug. Jimmy
would, yeah.
Snuggerug.
Yeah, there's some cool names up there. Ivan Miroshnichenko.
Yep. Yep. You're trying. Bless your sweet soul.
I'm trying. And yeah, then we got baseball. You got the Yankees in first, the Twins in first, the Astros in first, the Mets in first, although only by a game and a half now. The Brewers in first, and the Dodgers in first. And I mean, we still got half a season to go still with baseball. So that's sports.
All right. What is our fact of the day?
About 1 cluster of grapes makes up 1 glass of wine. This is around 75 grapes. Damn, that's a lot of grapes in that wine.
I like how it's the fact that you're most qualified to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
I like
100%.
wine. I like grapes. There's a lot of grapes in wine.
There's a lot of grapes in wine. More at 11.
Yep, there you go.
That's the fact of the day. That's all I got.
All right, so what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. We got a Florida man special.
Oh, thank God. We need one. Now more
We
than ever,
need
he
one.
must return.
And he has. Florida man who evaded deputies by jumping into swamp, arrested after trying to outrun authorities on lawnmower.
I have so many questions. There's a lot to that story.
There's a lot.
Okay, hit me.
7 months after a Florida man jumped into a panhandle swamp to avoid being arrested, he was taken into custody after trying to outrun law enforcement on a riding lawnmower.
Wait, so he
In-
escaped in the swamp, or did they catch him then as well?
I don't know. In January, deputies met up with Dusty Mobley, 40, of Holt, along the Yellow River to serve warrants and talk with him about a $40,000 stolen boat. Investigators say Mobley had used heavy machinery, cutting a hole in a metal building to steal the vessel from a business in Baker, Florida. What? Dude just
Yeah.
drove up, carved a hole into a building and took the boat. Deputies say Mobley was on the stolen boat when they arrived, but he dove off the side
Yes.
and disappeared into the swamp to avoid going to jail.
Yes, my man.
When deputies caught up with Mobley again on Saturday, they say he tried to escape arrest by jumping on a John Deere riding lawnmower.
Why do you think that would work? Why, Mobley?
When deputies gave chase and ended up tasing Mobley. Oh, they gave chase and ended up tasing Mobley before taking him into custody. Here is Mobley on the lawnmower.
That is. It looks like he's trying to drift. It looks like he's trying to lawnmower drift, and it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. He's he's trying to do a spin.
He's just got
Have
that
you
hat on
seen-
too, the straw hat.
Yeah, have you seen just the face of his face? Oh my God.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He looks so sad, like they finally caught me.
I mean, I'd be sad too. He escaped once in the swamp.
I guess you would think that a guy would be, if he was able to escape the police, you figure he'd be smarter than to jump on a lawnmower, but he did escape them by jumping in a potentially deadly situation in a swamp.
That's true.
He was like, you know what, I'm going to jump in the swamp. It's the safest bet. I'm like, all right. He didn't really think that one through, so I guess it checks out.
Yep. Mobley had a revolver and a handcuff key in his possession, along with
Handcuff key. Oh my
He had
God.
a handcuff key.
He was ready. He was ready.
Along with a pipe with methamphetamine residue.
Well, of course.
Of course. Mobley is facing charges of grand theft of a vehicle, felony criminal mischief, 2 counts of resisting an officer, possession of a concealed weapon by a felon carrying a concealed handcuff key, possession of drug paraphernalia, and felony failure to appear. No bond.
Yep.
Yep.
No bond.
No bond.
All right. Well, that is it for this show. Thank you so much for listening or watching. However you're enjoying this podcast, Crendor, hit him with the socials.
Socials, we got youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast. Get all the podcasts up over there on YouTube. Subscribe, click the bell. Be super notified whenever these get uploaded. Also, you go to youtube.com/Cox and Crendor. That's where all the animations are. Do the same thing over there. We also are on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, and various other podcasting platforms. Follow us on our main things. We got youtube.com Jesse Cox, youtube.com/Crendor, Twitch TV Jesse Cox, Twitch TV Crendor, Patreon Jesse Cox, Patreon Crendor, Facebook Jesse Cox, Facebook Crendor, Twitter Jesse Cox, Twitter Crendor, TikTok Crendor, TikTok Jesse Cox, TikToks. I think that's it, right?
Doing it. You're doing it, pal.
youtube.com/Warhammer Crendor if you like Warhammer, youtube.com/Cren Clips if you like clips of my stream and you don't want to actually watch my streams.
All right. That's it. We'll see y'all next time. And as always,
Wow.
to be continued.